Hello, and welcome to the Anime Academy. I'm your headmaster, Paolo.
And I'm Zakk.
Class is now in session. So today, we are going to be talking about one of those animes that you either know it like back of your hand, or someone had told you about it, and or you've seen the memes on Instagram and or Twitter. If you don't know what we're talking about, of course, it has to be the Naruto, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Naruto episode.
Naruto has been one of the biggest series of the 21st century, easily.
Yup. Yeah.
Um, it started as a manga series by Masashi Kishimoto. He wrote this two-shot manga in like 1995, and then after being recognized for it, he came back to it 4 years later. So the original manga series ran from 1999 to 2014. Um, it was a total of 72 volumes long, and it is the fourth best-selling manga series of all time, selling over 250 million copies worldwide.
Whoa. That's a lot of trees.
That is a lot of trees. Um, the original series is 220 episodes long and ran from 2002 to 2007, and its sequel series, Naruto Shippuden, ran from 2007 to 2017 after 500 episodes. So this is quite a lengthy series. However, I guess the saving grace and also, like a cursed thing is the sheer number of fillers there are in this
God,
series.
I ugh. And I'll never forget when I first watched it. I didn't know what fillers were because I was just getting into the world of anime. So I thought like, oh, like I have to watch this. This is going to be important down the road. It was not, and no one told me. So I sat there and I watched every single episode of the first series. I'm like, okay, I need to prep myself a little better for the next series.
I think okay with the original series Naruto. Once you get to like episode 117 or something like that, you can literally skip to episode 220. Nothing happens in the meantime. It's just all
Nothing.
filler.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, that first episode of Shippuden, and Sasuke's just right there, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Naruto, I'm gonna kill you," and Naruto's like, "Oh shit, he actually might."
Oh man. Which I mean, okay. I know where you stand on this topic, but I really like Sai as a character. And I feel what?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about Sai.
Oh, okay.
No,
No.
okay, no. The scene in particular when they're so it's Sai, Sakura, Naruto, and Yamato, and they're trailing Orochimaru, and then Sakura is like falling, and then Sai and Yamato's like, Sai, save Sakura, and Sai just like does not, and there's that parallel of Sakura falling and Sai like rising up to the top. What a bitch.
Oh man. Man, you know what though? Okay, I did like his character more specifically because of the dynamic that it added to Team 7,
Okay.
right? Because you have Sasuke and Naruto who are just so similar, and that's part of the reason that they butt heads, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you have Sai, who's just this like emotionless character, and both Naruto and Sasuke are driven by love, friendship, anger, and Sai comes into the picture, and he's just like, "Oh, was I supposed to care about that?"
Yeah, he's like, oh, but okay, no, I will say though, Sai does have a pretty like fucked up backstory.
Oh
Like
yeah.
all of his emotions were suppressed from birth.
Well, outside of just Naruto, now since Shippuden has come to an end, they've started a new series called Boruto, following his son. This series started in April of 2017 and is still airing.
Hmm.
Outside of the series, there's also many, many movies, many films, most of which are not canon. The last is like one of the only canon films.
I didn't like how they ended Shippuden with him marrying Hinata. I had much rather than the series ending with him becoming Hokage. Because that was the whole
Mm,
point of Naruto. That's the literally he told that to every single person that he met,
right.
whether it was a stranger, a foe, a crackhead on down the street. He's like, I'm gonna become Hokage. That's the entirety of Naruto. So when they
Yeah.
didn't end it with him becoming Hokage, I was like, man, like really? That's going to end this entire clusterfuck of an entire series that was so much happened within. Uh, oh, I was pissed. I was human.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about that. Because I would literally be here until the cows come home if I talked about how much I hated the ending.
Uh, all right. So enough hate on the series because we both enjoy it. It was
Yes,
something
I love it. It
significant.
was my first anime series. I love Naruto. It's
So, what
just,
were some of your favorite moments that come to mind?
oof. Okay, let's start with the first series because a lot did happen
Hmm.
in that. I want to say the first time Naruto uses his Rasengan, I believe he's fighting with Kabuto, and he just
Mm,
puts it right in his stomach. I'm like,
right.
damn, damn. That is in up there. My favorite. Oh my. Okay, hold on. I feel we should change this from favorite moments to favorite fights, because most of my favorite moments are the fights that happen.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, okay, the fight on the bridge with Zabuza from the original series.
Devastatedly ending. Oh my
Oh,
God.
jeez.
If you didn't cry at the ending of that fight, you have no soul. I'm sorry. But it was so cool because it was their first mission.
Hmm.
It was their first kind of taste of what it actually means to be a ninja because they're what, like 11, 12, 13 at the
Yeah.
time? They're children and they're like, we're gonna be ninja, it's gonna be so much fun. And then boom, their sensei is locked in this not bubble, water prison jutsu, and people are being cut up and bleeding, and everyone's just like, oh, okay, so like this is it. The band-aid's coming off, we're facing this forefront.
Hmm.
Oh man, what a great that's how you introduce like the ninja world to someone.
And the other thing too is, I mean, it's strange to see a series start off with such a complex, developed antagonist
Yeah.
for one of your first major arcs. Like, these are complex, lovable people that the protagonists are fighting.
Yeah. And once you get to know the background and why they're doing what they're doing, you're like, okay, so there's more to meets the eye, and there's also more context than you originally thought going into just watching the series, period.
Mm-hmm. Rip Haku.
Rip. A G. Challenging gender stereotypes in, the good old world of Naruto. But that last scene of them and Zabuza just
Mm.
laying down on the bridge, crushed, devastated, fell into a depressive episode.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat for a week. It was so also beautifully animated, and
Oh
the
yeah.
the the music just gets you right in your feels, just grabs you, and so that was a great fight. But my favorite fight of all of Naruto, yes, the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, godly. These are legitimately gods as teenagers. Nothing will beat Sasuke and Itachi. That fight,
All right.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that it's not the best fight in Naruto? You're lying to
I
yourself.
mean, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I don't like the fight at the Valley of the End. Like, Naruto versus Sasuke, it went, he's gone into his second curse mark form, and Naruto has
Oh,
started
the
to
first
learn
the
to
first
harness
one.
the power of the Nine Tails.
Okay. Okay, yeah. No, I feel like that fight's so underappreciated.
That is one of my
So
favorite fights in the series. It's
so
freaking
underappreciated.
crazy.
Everyone
Yeah.
everyone just kind of goes under the radar, but oh, my favorite moment is when Naruto is just like punching Sasuke up and then just boom
Yeah.
kicks him across the
Oh
lake
man.
or the river. Oh, I was like, damn. But the one thing though from that fight
Hmm.
is like just both of them are trying. So okay, hold on. Naruto is trying to save Sasuke from Orochimaru, and Sasuke needs to get more power from Orochimaru. Both of them are polar opposites on what they think is right,
Hmm.
but in that fight, well, rhymed poet, don't even know it. um, they are just trying. It's almost out of love for both of them
Hmm.
because Sasuke's like, I don't necessarily love you, but for myself, I need to do this for myself. Naruto's like, I love you too much to see you go. Like, you got to stay for the leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, maybe it's just me. I always thought they'd end up together. I was a Naruto and Sasuke ship from day one. I was like, these two. Imagine the power couple. They would be the Jay-Z and Beyonce
Oh
of the
God,
Village Hidden Elite.
man, Naruto's first kiss.
Oh my God, it makes almost everyone had Naruto as their first kiss in one way or another.
Mm,
Sasuke, it was Sasuke's first kiss, Hinata's first kiss, Sakura's first kiss.
mm.
I just think it was meant to be.
Man, when we in the original series first get to see like Naruto getting through to Gaara,
Oh my
dude.
God. Oh my God. That I would like to say the writing for Gaara and anytime Gaara and Naruto have an interaction with one another,
Hmm.
so it is executed in a way where it's just like these people live different lives, but the same one at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely,
And just Gaara,
absolutely.
just oh man, man, oh man, oh man. What a great dynamic to have.
Jeez. And okay, speaking of Gaara, if we're talking about great moments from the original series, we can't not talk about Gaara versus Rock Lee. Like,
That, oh my, just okay. When when we first see Rockley, we thought, okay, this guy's a twat. He's just nothing. And then he's like, I can't remember if he said this directly. He's like, Sensei, can I take off the braces? And guy's
yeah,
like, yeah, bet, do it.
he takes off his
And then
weights, and oh
and then
man,
everyone's like, okay, yeah, it's just like some ankle weights, maybe 2 pounds, 5 pounds. And then
it
boom, the
breaks the
entire
ground. Yeah.
and everyone at that moment, jaw to the floor
Uh huh.
and silence. Everyone's like, oh shit. Shit's about to go
Absolutely.
down. And then he proceeds to just rock, haha, get it? Rock Gaara's shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, what a
Oh
beast.
man.
What a beast. At such a young age. He was like, so literally, he is the definition of un. What am I trying to say? He is the definition of never judge a book by its cover, because if you do, you're about to get your shit rocked.
Um. Okay. What else? The bell test was a really cool thing at the beginning of the series.
1,000 years of death.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Running around with your friends in freaking middle school,
Can you
trying to do
imagine?
that to each other.
Can you can you imagine if okay, so we're from Canada. If the
Mhm.
Canadian government's like, okay, yeah, you guys are gonna do like the tuning exams. You're all guys are all gonna be trained to be ninjas. And instead of like learning about the Canadian history, you're like, okay, so this is how you do jutsu. I would find that so cool. I would be all over that. I would like to think I would be like a Naruto. Like I would be the worst ninja possible. Like I'm gonna prove all you wrong. You guys are gonna see. And then like one day I become Hokage. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. I have two more reveals points about the original series, and then I guess we can move on to Shippuden because
Okay.
man, is there a lot to unpack there. But two big reveals, man. Freaking Itachi's first appearance.
That was the coldest
Holy
scene
shit.
in the original series, and because he was with Kisame,
Mm-hmm.
and they just strolled. They literally walked in.
Uh huh.
Nothing like grand. No like, okay, we're here. And I love how Itachi was so polite as to knock on the door. She's like, hey, Naruto, would you mind coming with us so we can, take out the nine-tailed fox that's inside your body? He could have busted down the door. He could have put him in a genjutsu. He's like, hey, man, if you're not too busy today, we're on a school field trip. We just
Pretty
would like to know
much.
if you can get your parents. Oh wait, they're dead. If you can get your guardian. Oh wait, you don't have one. If you get someone to sign this permission slip, that'd be great.
All right. All right. Now, last point, I swear, and then we can move on to Shippuden. But Butterfly Choji,
Oh my God, I forgot that happened.
dude,
Okay, those
dude.
fights though on the journey to save Sasuke,
Hmm.
those fights were immaculate, period.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
Choji, Okay, I identify with Choji the most out of all the characters because he's the bigger dude. He loves to eat. That's kind of like me.
Mm.
Even my sister, my name in my sister's phone is Choji, and for the longest time, her name was Lady Tsunade.
Nice.
So, um, just when and then he just goes ape shit. He just lets the guy have it. That scene where he just legitimately spreads his wings and flies. I was like, man, what a guy. What a
Oh
guy.
man.
There's no words to express how proud I was of Choji at that moment. I was
Hmm.
like, yes, you are confident in yourself. Spread your wings, Choji. The world is your oyster. You got this.
Honestly, yeah, like definitely up there among my favorite moments from the original series. It
But
was
then what transpired after that fight when the kids from the Hidden Sand Village came in and helped out, I was like, ah, yes, this is good.
mm,
There's balance. I was like, yes. Okay, okay, hold on. I believe his name is Kimimaru and Rock Lee's fight with the dude with the bones.
mm. Oh,
Okay,
dude,
I need to confess something to you. I have a massive fear of bones when they bend, when they snap, when they twist, when they bend.
gotcha.
So that scene,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
was just cringing, not in a bad way. I was just like, I am so uncomfortable. I hate bones so much.
Right.
But when Gara helped out Rock Lee, first of all, full circle moment.
Hmm.
Secondly, what a great assistant to have, Jinjuriki. And that was a great fight too. Anyways,
All right, Naruto. Pretty early on, we've got Gaara becoming the freaking Kazekage.
yeah. That was I felt for Naruto. I felt so bad for him. Like
Hmm.
one of your friends is like the president of a country, and like that's what you want to be. It's like fuck, man.
Hmm.
I,
Uh, yeah, you can't help but feel bad for Naruto when that happens. But it's also like it's really cool because that's a huge thing. You've got a Jinchuriki who has become the Kazekage.
yeah, that's. I mean, what else are you gonna do with the Jinchuriki? Like if I was in charge and like, okay, this is probably the most powerful bitch in town, and we're not gonna give him the Kazekage title. Okay, yeah, makes perfect sense. Great. Well, we'll circle around this next at the next Zoom meeting, Deborah. Great work, everybody.
Speaking of most powerful guy in town, dude, when guy goes full power,
Like after they rescue Gara, or just at the war
I mean both, but like, dude,
when
just
he just runs with Kakashi on his back.
like fuck, man, he goes red. The air around him is just all fucking red. He's like ready to
Ah,
kill.
they're literally the nicest guy you would probably ever meet. Probably
Mm-hmm.
the best motivational speaker. I would love to see if he had a TED Talk. I would go to every single one. And then you find out there, even in the war, Madara is like, you were the strongest person I've ever fought with.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying something. If Madara, motherfucking Uchiha, is saying you were the strongest person I've ever fought, hats off to you, sir. I think you've done something right.
All right, Danzo revealing he's got Sharingans in his freaking arm.
That, you know what? I often rewatch that fight because it took me a while to understand what was actually going on.
Mm,
Because there was a lot. Because there was a lot of like, oh, the shot, if the closes, and then he gets more power, and then he doesn't die, and then he comes back.
right.
Oh, but Sasuke was a smart ass bitch.
Uh huh.
He's like, oh, so yeah, you've got all these Sharingans on your arm and in your eye. Do you know how to use them? Do you
Mm-hmm.
know what they are capable of? No, you don't. And
Exactly.
just that was, you know what? It wasn't my favorite fight, but it was
It was
good.
pretty cool. Yeah. Um, dude, when Orochimaru resurrects the Hokages.
I was, you know what I wished to happen? So he did it,
Mm-hmm.
and then the third, who was killed by him, I just wanted him to just slap him right in the face, like you fucking killed me. You have the audacity
Mm-hmm.
to bring me back. You have some balls, sir. You have some balls. But that,
Man.
I was really sad. Well, not sad. I was just like I was kind of waiting for it, like um Minato to be like, "Where's my son? Where's Naruto?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I would love Sasuke to be like, "You're Naruto's dad,"
Right,
and
right.
to be like, "Oh shit, I kind of, me and your son, uh, uh."
Okay, two of my favorite characters by far, um, Obito and Payne.
Oof. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oof.
What?
Oof.
Don't like him?
Pain? No, 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 no. Mad respect.
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
Um, Pain. I loved Pain because I thought, first of all, these piercings everywhere, this orange haired being. I was like, okay, is this supposed to be a knockoff version of Naruto? Okay, I thought, oh, what if this is like another version of the Nine Tails? Because
Mm.
like red and then like the piercings, I was like, okay, maybe it's like emo Naruto. That's so cool. Um, and then I lost all respect when he killed Jiraiya.
Mm.
All respect.
Mm.
I was so devastated. Every time I rewatch Shippuden, I have to skip over the fight. I have to. I cannot
Really?
put myself. I can't put dude. I can't put myself through that again.
I mean,
I
yeah,
will
fair
not.
enough.
And then when he passes and Naruto is like in the trees like running and Jiraiya's hand. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god. But
Whew.
no, Pain's a fucking beast. And for what? And
Some
for
really,
what?
really cool moments with
But
Nagato.
that scene where he like ambushes the leaf and he just rises up and
Oh
Tsunade is
God,
like, Pain, what are you? Da 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 da. He's like, I am God.
freaking
Boom!
destroys
Almighty
the
push.
hidden leaf. Oh man.
Crushed my spirit. But nothing would be as iconic as Naruto showing up with all the fucking frogs. Just be like, oh, you destroyed my city? You was that a good idea for you, sir?
Hmm. Oh man.
And
Yeah,
then
that
okay,
scene
hold
was
on. And you said
crazy.
Obito too, right?
Oh man, dude, when they revealed, okay, first of all, like Kakashi, he's one of everybody's favorites. I absolutely love the Kakashi Chronicles. One of my favorite arcs by
That
far.
that was my favorite arc in the
Yeah.
original series. That because you got to meet Kakashi as a kid, like how he got to be, how he got his Sharingan.
Hmm. So like,
I will say it. Hold on, I need to say this. I need to confess them to all our viewers at home, and I'm not mad when I say this. Naruto was the first TV show slash anime to ever make me cry.
mm,
I cried when Obito got crushed by the rock. I was in tears. It was 2:30 in the morning. I was in grade 7. I had like a social studies test the next morning that I did not study for because this was far more important. And it just that entire scene where he's like, Kakashi, take my Sharingan,
hmm.
crushed me. And then he has the audacity to stay with Madara, and then just there, I will never get over how well they wrote Obito.
Dude, like literally, the reveal that Toby is Obito.
It's like right in front of you. It's right in front of you.
Yeah, like it's not this big surprise, but dude, the way that they pulled it off,
Immaculate.
the build up for it is just crazy.
So, okay, who did you think Toby was originally? Did
Oh
you
man.
automatically know that it was Obito?
I mean, kinda. I think I may have also been spoiled prior
Uh,
from the manga, but like, yeah, I pretty much knew it was going to be Obito.
I had a theory that at the time I thought it was good, but as all my theories have shown, I thought because Toby had a really extroverted child-like um, personality to him.
Hmm.
I thought he was one of Orochimaru's experiments gone wrong,
Ooh.
and and so because remember, Orochimaru really wanted to have the Sharingan of the Uchiha clan. So what if he got it, but then it got a mind of its own, and then that was Toby. But
Mm.
then that obviously wasn't the case. But then I thought, okay, what if it's I thought, what if it's the one Uchiha Itachi forgot to kill? And he's like, this guy's not gonna be a threat. Let's just leave him. And then turns out, oof, that one scene when Toby's in the village in the rain, and he's like, I'm Madara Uchiha.
Hmm.
I was gagged. I was so shook. I was
Jeez.
like, what do you mean you're Madara Uchiha? That bitch is dead.
Uh-huh.
Like, and then he wasn't. He was not.
Nope. Oh man.
Bastard.
Fucking the entire Uchiha genocide is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and then when Sasuke, when you see Sasuke see that happen,
Hmm.
and she's like, brother, why did you do this? And Itachi's like, to test my abilities. It's like,
Hmm.
you did all this just to test your abilities. You could have gone to like, the cow farm, somewhere down the road. You had to kill the entire, imagine the entire, uh, just hold on. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that you're not liking the way you're being treated because of the higher ups. Fair.
Hmm.
Okay. Fair. So your logical explanation, and you're like, this sounds like a good idea, is to not go for the higher ups. God forbid you go for the higher ups of the village. You're gonna annihilate your entire family, cousins, friends, all in the sake of, oh, it's for the village. I mean, okay, fair. Without Itachi, the village would not be what it is today. But
Right.
goddamn, Itachi, come on, man. And then he's like, and then you leave your kid brother.
Hmm. Jeez.
I
Honestly,
mean,
and
okay,
this is part of the reason why Sasuke is one of my favorite characters, just period. Like the shit that he's gone through and the just immense character development.
I also love Sasuke a lot. Sasuke is one of my favorite characters because think about it. So, in the start of Naruto, the very beginning of Naruto, he's like, I want to kill someone. They did something to my I want to kill a certain someone. Da 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 da. I, immediately I thought, oh shit, it's Naruto. I was like, that's why Sasuke hates Naruto. But then
Mm.
it's like it's his brother,
Uh-huh.
and then you find out why he hates his brother, and you find out why his brother did what he did.
Hmm.
And it's just like, okay, this is a purpose. This is like someone that this is their like passion, their drive. And when Sasuke is walking up to meet Itachi, and it's just like this is everything I've ever
Hmm.
wanted in life. And then Itachi's literally sitting there like so casually, just like nothing's going on today. He's like, oh, it's just a regular Tuesday night that I'm gonna battle that with a bro. Okay.
Dude,
And he's
I
like,
was
hey,
not prepared for when Itachi died.
I I was expecting him. Okay, I if you okay, I would have loved, and I know, I'm aware. I would have loved Itachi got Sasuke's eyes only because that would have made him stronger. Because he was sick. He was like
Mm.
deathly sick when he was fighting Sasuke.
Right.
And if he was, I would love to see him at full strength fighting Sasuke. That Sasuke would have died. Sasuke easily
Yeah,
would have died.
probably.
Unless, I don't know. Also, Shisui
Mm.
lost potential.
Yeah.
Freaking Donzo is like, yeah, finessed the eyeball and just dipped. And he's like, he's gonna come for my other one. So he's like, here, Itachi, here's. Why didn't Itachi take the eyeball? He would have had one Mangekyo shot. Oh my god, Itachi's so stupid. You literally had one of the most powerful Sharingan in the village at that time, and you're
Hmm.
like, I'm going to save this for a rainy day. And then he burned it. He burned the eyeball. For
Hmm.
what? For what? Oh no,
Man.
I love Itachi. He's one of my favorite characters. I was I was what's that saying? Not mad, just disappointed.
Oh god. Okay, so a couple facts that I found really cool right off the bat. I mean, there may have been a time that I did know these, but
Hmm.
looking up these, I'm like, oh damn. Um, Kakashi used to have a slogan. During some of the earlier drafts, he would end most of his sentences with "gozaru."
Oh, I like
So,
when you said slogan, I was like, what it like he finishes the fight and it's like, Walmart, save money, live better.
oh god. Well, no, Naruto's got his databayo, so this would just be "gozaru." Um,
So wait, what
Toji.
what does it mean? What does it mean though? Go to.
Honestly, I'm Not 1,000% sure. It's just like I said, it's a polite mannerism of some sort.
Uh,
Um, did you know that Choji's dad is actually part of the group that wanted to kill Naruto at the beginning?
yes, I did, and I saw someone point it out. I'm like, no way, like okay, like no, and then a lot of other people were pointing it out. I'm like, you got me fucked up,
This one's a fun
disrespectful.
one. Obviously, Ichiraku actually exists.
Yes.
That I
Uh,
think is definitely a destination that we have to make at some point.
if anyone would like to start a GoFundMe for us and send us to Japan, we
Yeah,
are more than happy to
please,
take your money.
please. We just want to go to Ichiraku Ramen. That's it. Naruto's trademark Kagebushin is actually a Jonin level technique that he knew from young. So that's pretty funky.
Right, because to my again, it's been a long time since I watched the original series. He stole a scroll of forbidden jutsu,
Hmm.
and that's how he got the Shadow Clone Jutsu. So the fact that he mastered that at a very young age, that alone should
Mm.
have sent a message to everybody that like this kid's got potential. He's gonna surprise you.
And one final fact to end this off on is that the legendary Sanin are actually all named in reference to an old novel. The novel was called The Ballad of the Hero Jiraiya, and it was published in 1839.
Jiraiya was
Well,
a G man.
oh, of course, man. Well, on that note,
On that note, well, this has been another funky, fun, and fresh anime podcast. Who gave me energy today? I would love to know. But yeah, you know what? All in all, Naruto is still a very great anime, not only to start off with, but you can go back and rewatch certain arcs because there's one thing about Naruto, there's no shortage of arcs and different villains and such.
absolutely.
Um, so thank you guys so much for listening and or watching.
Next week, we're going to be talking about Death Note. So that's a very exciting episode for both of us. We can't wait to see you guys there.
Yeah. This has been Anime Academy. I'm your headmaster Paolo.
And I'm Zakk.
Class is dismissed. Go out and watch some anime today.
Take care, everybody.